everyone, I think the title of this video should be Things I Don't Like. I have a couple of things on today and I kept my eyes kind of really plain and simple today in order to show you how a couple of products that I have on are not really working very well. So first of all, I picked up and I was intrigued by this new line of Urban Decay razor sharp Longwear liquid eyeliners. It comes in a very wide range of colors. So I picked up the color called Dark Force. I thought this was kind of unusual. It's a bronze color and it has glitter in it. What I'm having a problem with is that this is extremely watery. So I have it on today. It's got a very watery consistency. It is very thin. There's not much pigment to it. There's a little bit of sparkle. As you're putting it on and dragging it along your line there, it is thinning itself out. So I want to zoom in close and I'll show you what I mean by that. So what you would have to do with this is you would have to put on a layer of it, let it dry, go back and put on another layer on it of it, etc. Maybe it's just this color, maybe it's just the more metallic-y colors, I don't know. This color is not working for me. So let me show it to you on the back of my hand. First of all, it has this really thin, super skinny, like 2 hairs worth of a brush there. You can see the product dripping along that brush right there. It's just dripping off because it is so incredibly watery. You can't get much on this tiny little brush to put on your eye. So not only are you having to put a layer on, letting it dry, go back and put another layer on to get any pigment or coverage out of it, you're also having to dip and dip and dip and do a tiny little bit and then dip and then do the next bit and dip and do the next bit. It's terrible, terrible. Let me show you on the back of my hand here. Okay, so that is one miserable layer of this miserable color. It is extremely sheer. You have to go back and keep building it and building it and building it. And I mean, the color is not bad. It's a sparkly kind of bronze. I'll show it to you on my eye up close. The color is not bad. It's just there's no consistency there. There's no pigment. There's no backup. So if you can see on this line here that I did, this is like one layer. There are patchy little patches right through here, and then right along by my lashes, it is just sort of very thin. Now this other eye over here, I did more of a couple of layers of the color on that one, so it looks a little better. I only did one layer of the color. I couldn't get much product on. Look how thin it is right here. Could be just this color or some of the metallic colors, but I don't like this product. Here's something I do like. I picked up yet another shade of the Shimmering Skin Perfector from Becca, the Champagne Splits. I picked up the color called Amaretto, and then this is Prosecco. Beautiful. Don't have that on today. I have on the Pamplemousse, but so pretty. Again, I'm just kind of addicted to these champagne splits. Unlike the Urban Decay Razor Sharp, I found a couple of liquid liners at Sephora that I really liked. I went on a big Sephora research hunt last night looking for the perfect liquid eyeliner that is black, that is matte. It is impossible, it has been impossible, for me to find a matte black liquid eyeliner. I don't really like the vinyl shiny look, like the 60s on your upper lid. I want a nice matte up there. So I finally found one. It is Sephora brand, cheap. This one is just called Noir Black, and it has the very pointed-y brush like that. You put it on, once it dries, it is matte. I'm so excited. I have not tried this out yet on my eyes. I'm excited to try that out. And then they also had another color that, unlike the Urban Decay one, has some actual pigment to it, and it's still glittery. This one is called Starry Sky. It is a deep gray, silvery pewter with glitter in it. Again, that super pointed brush. Now look at this one. Why couldn't the Urban Decay one be more like this? Look at that. Super metallic, super dense pigment, not streaky, not watery, but it's not thin and sheer like this Urban Decay one is. Very nice quality there, really pretty. Can you see now that that black is matte? It is dead matte. I'm so ready to try that out. Okay, more things I did not like. Today, I tried out the new Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth Infusing Brightening Serum Plus Concealer. This is a double-ended product. You have a stick concealer on one end, and then you have this sort of liquid brightening concealer on the other. So I can understand what they're trying to do with this. They're trying to do a stick concealer and then trying to get you a way to brighten up under your eyes. This is actually reflective. It sort of has a shimmer to it, and I think it's a really good color. It's just sort of tonal with your concealer end, and but then it has a little bit of a brightening sheen. There, you can get the metallicness of it right there. The color I got is, of course, called Light. It's the lightest one they have. I have this on today. So here's your stick end of your concealer. I didn't put much of that on under my eyes, but it is still quite a sheer product. It is not a heavy-duty coverage product, which I need. I need heavy-duty coverage on my eyes. It's very sticky. It doesn't really give you a lot of coverage, and that's what I don't really like about it. It's not really covering me very well. And then you're supposed to put this brightening serum stuff on top of it. So here it is with a doe foot applicator. This is more liquidy than, of course, the concealer is. And I just dotted a little of that on today on top of the concealer and sort of patted it in. It's more peachy than the concealer. So this kind of just liquefies everything for me. And I can see that it is a little more brightening. I could see that when I put it on top of my concealer. But then you go back and powder it in, and it's still a little brighter than just the concealer alone, but I just don't think there's enough coverage here. I appreciate the serum aspect, so it's giving you some kind of benefit to your under eye area, but I don't think there's just enough coverage there for me. Here it is all patted in, and you can see it's pretty see-through. I mean, you can see my veins and everything. It's pretty sheer and see-through. So I appreciate what they're trying to do with this product. It is just not for me with my super, super dark circles. Also, the stick concealer end has an intense clay, modeling clay smell. I mean, while you're putting it on, you're like, whoa, I can't wait until that smell goes away. Very strange. The serum end does not smell that way, but the stick end does. I have lots of things on order, lots of things. I have the Moondust palette from Urban Decay. I know, I said I didn't like it and I wasn't going to buy it, but I ended up buying it. It's got a couple of really, I think, usable colors in it. Some of the colors are not so usable for me, but I ended up getting it, so I'll show you that. I have the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Stick Foundation, Cushion Stick Foundation. I tried that on in the store and I love it. See how that wears? I've got that on order. A bunch of other stuff. Oh my gosh, have you seen the new fall collection for Chanel? I just about died when I saw it. I just hit, okay, just add that to my cart. I've got to have it. It is not your usual fall collection that's either grays, grayish purples, or browns with a gold thrown in there. It is browns and a red eyeshadow. I am so ready. They have a red lipstick, they have a nude lipstick, and they have a red blush. I ordered the nude lipstick, and I ordered the red blush, and I ordered the eyeshadow quad. I cannot wait. Here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go on a trip to the Bahamas. And I'm going to, before I leave, apply these crazy, crazy pop-on static nails that I got at Sephora. I'm going to put these on and let you guys see how they go on, and then I'm going to see how they hold up on my trip. I'm scared because I'm going to be in the ocean. I'm going to be at a water park. I'm going to be out in the heat. It's going to be intense wear on my nails. I'm going to see if they last. I don't know. So I'm going to put those on, film that for you. You'll get to see how they wear. I'll take my camera with me on my trip. So I will see you guys after my trip. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like to see me every now and then.